Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for everyone that's watching today, and hello to all of our ZF friends. My name is Francisco Moreno. I am a technical trainer with ZF Aftermarket, and today I'm here on one of the next, what I call the next generation technician out in the field, out in the market. You're probably thinking of yourself, who's this guy? Well, keep in mind, I specifically said next generation though. I'm here today, I am with Giuseppe.
Hello,
I am
everyone.
correcting your name, so I say hello. He has his own garage or his own shop inside his dad's garage, which is, what's your dad's garage name again?
Lucky's Auto Body.
Lucky's, thank you. What is it again?
Lucky's Auto Body.
Lucky's Auto Body. So Giuseppe, say hi to everyone
Hello, everyone.
and tell us about yourself.
I'm 8 years old. I'm gonna be turning 9 in August. I love cars, kind of obvious. And my favorite subject in math is probably math because we use it a lot in the garage, like for the headers, for this gasser. And I have two beautiful sisters. One is 14, one is 12 and a half. And I love cars. Oh, said that already.
That's what, now you say you have two beautiful sisters. And I like the word, two beautiful sisters though. That says a lot about you.
Okay.
But do they like cars? Or are you the only one into cars?
Well, they just want to drive somewhere and get there. They're girls and they're not into cars very much.
Yeah, girls, so they're not into car much. Okay. But you do like working on cars.
Yeah.
So tell me, how old were you when you started working on cars?
Well, I started off 2 years old with my pedal cars.
Okay.
And whatever my daddy used to do, I used to do.
Okay.
So when I did a brake job, I put it together, I pretend to put it together, and I go for a test drive, and sometimes I put my foot on the ground to make it stick a little bit.
Okay.
Now I put it back on frame machine, jack it up, take the wheel off, and then adjust something. And then go for a test drive again, and it's good. Then, now, when I turned 3 or 4 years old, my dad let me take like taillights out and like a blinker, like small stuff. And as I grew up, he let me go and do like bumper covers, bumpers, fenders, sanding, filler, primering. But primering was like 8 years old.
So it sounds like you've done a lot. What is the hardest project that you worked on?
Probably a water pump.
A water pump. What kind of
Let
vehicle?
me explain.
All right, go ahead.
It's an 87 BMW 325E.
Wow. Okay.
And the hood opens the other way. Now it's hard to get in front of the engine. So when you put the water pump together, you have a water pump, silicone drying, and a tensioner belt spring, and a gasket. Now you don't have 6 arms. You have to do it with 2 arms and take your time and have patience. And do it together. Usually I put the bolts in with my hands, and then I do it with the ratchet, taking my time.
You take your time.
So you need to put everything at the same time.
Wow, that sounds like an interesting project you were working on.
Yeah.
So out of everything that you worked on, what's your favorite project that you ever worked on?
Well, I like customizing vehicles, like the gasser. We did the headers, then again, using math. And usually I do the math and then check it over. If it's good, I did the math right. If it's like something a little off, erase it and start over and see, and then check it again and see if it's good.
Now you say your favorite subject in school was math.
Yeah.
And why is it math again? Why math?
Because you use it a lot in the shop, like for this, and like to measure the engine, a 454 cubic inch, something
Wow,
like that.
okay. That's amazing. I'm glad you know that. Now, you're still a kid, just like my daughter. You say you're 8 years old, soon to be 9. So I'm going to throw you a whole round of fire questions. Are you going to tell me what you like better? Cars or movies?
Car chase movies. And let me give you an example. Top Gear and the Grand Tour are a very cool show, and it's one of my favorites. They put cars really to the test.
Okay.
They go in the mud, splash the mud, bang up to each other's cars, and they pretend to get mad. And when they do that, it was funny. And there was another episode, they put they ran away from the police, and they put pantyhoses on. Now, when they hit the brake, the pantyhoses of the legs went forward and then back again.
Now that's an episode I have not seen yet, but it sounds like an interesting episode.
Yeah.
So cars or zoo?
Cars.
Cars. Cars or trampoline?
Cars that act like the trampoline.
Cars that act like trampoline. So lowriders.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Now, cars or snowball fight?
Cars.
So you and I are not having a snowball fight?
If you want, I'm going to do it.
Okay, but you prefer cars.
But some.
But it's the summer.
Okay.
Cars or sports?
Cars.
Cars. Cars or roller coasters?
Cars that act like roller coasters.
Wow, okay, there you have it, guys. So, now to finish it up, tell us about what projects you're working on.
Well, we have a 1977 Scirocco, and it had a kink in it, and they didn't fix it right.
They didn't fix it right,
So-
okay.
And they didn't pull everything on the frame machine, because they probably didn't have a frame machine or they're lazy. So,
I
we
like
put
what
the
you
tram
said.
gauges on. These tram gauges, the back is even. The back is perfect.
Okay.
Now, these tram gauges, one's like this, which is the first one, and the second one's like this.
So it's crooked.
So we put it on the frame machine and fix that and pull it.
Okay, so out of all the projects, 'cause obviously you have a lot of projects here.
Yeah.
What do you like best? What projects is? What is a project that you're really excited about?
Well, I like doing brakes with that.
And actually, what you explained to me about brakes is great. I'm gonna have to use you in one of my videos because I love what you explained to me about brakes. Tell me about the
And-
brakes. What was going on with those brakes?
Well, they were stuck, and because they're old and they rusted out. So we need to sand inside the drum, the round part, and the brake shoe of the outside. So, and it should be good after we're done with doing that. And I also like pulling the engine out of this.
You pulled that engine out of it.
Yes.
Okay.
And ZF, and you probably,
And
sends all these parts for the Scirocco. One is rear struts,
Okay.
clutches, all that kind of good stuff. And
Okay. So are you gonna put them? Are you gonna put them yourself?
well, yeah, and
Nice.
we're gonna make a video.
Great. I wish I was here to help you with the video. Well, as you know, I'm one of the trainers. But hey, guys, there you have it. Thank you so much for your time. And like I said, this is your next generation tech out there. Guys, do be careful because this guy will be out in the field soon. You hear what he said?
Yeah.
It's about taking your time. It's about taking your time. Math. We all hated math at some point in life. But guess what? We are on the shop. We need to understand how to do measurements, right?
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll be in touch. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Say goodbye.
I don't know what the questions are.